Here I am, treasured ones, and welcome to this dry run open mic Precept parable poetry during the second watch of this 20th night of the 11th month, the Roman Commerce Calendar date of so-called Saturday, February 21st, 2026, at approximately 8 p.m. Roman clock commerce time in alleged central time zone. Location, Blue Room, in the unincorporated village of Belmont, Nebraska, without the USA Inc. Fair use statement. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for research, news reporting, and commentary purposes without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright holder. This presentation, two-part presentation, will have two scrolls. So this first part here will be scroll 1. Page 1 of 2 reads as follows. What NAACP Lincoln Youth Council Black History Month Art Gallery Precept Parable Poetry. When? On or about Saturday, February 28th, 2026, 10 a.m., 4 p.m. Where? Lux Center for the Arts, in and around Lincoln, Nebraska. Why? Because His kindness be everlasting, with Matthew 20, verses 1 through 16. How? Drawn forth with blankets, beans, and bullets livery services. Bestowed of the highest, chapter 20, verses 1 through 16, precept parable poetry. Using more plain English, more exact names, more prescribed places, and more appointed times. As attested by the highest be deliverance to the taught ones. For the reign of the waters renowned be like a self-existing being, an eternal landowner who drawn forth on or about the first hour, where he saw light be right, to hire workers for his vineyard. And when the eternal landowner had arranged with the victorious peoples for a silver piece a day, he put forth the first called into his vineyard. And the eternal landowner drawn forth on or about the third hour, where they impaled him, and saw scholars smoking and joking in the marketplace, and said to them, quote, Go ye also into my vineyard, and whatsoever be right, I will bestow thee. Unquote. And the able fear-nots were sent forth into his vineyard. Having drawn forth on or about the 6th hour, where darkness overcome the whole land, and on or about the 9th hour, where he breathed his last, the eternal landowner did likewise according to his kind. And the eternal landowner drawn forth about the 11th hour, and found rope makers and dirt diggers standing by the way, and said to them, quote, Why do you stand here by the way idle all day? Unquote. And the rope makers and dirt diggers replied, quote, Because no one hired us. Unquote. The eternal landowner responded to them, quote, Go ye also into my vineyard, and whatsoever be right, I will bestow thee. Unquote. About the 12th hour, where they laid him, the self-existent master of the vineyard said to his pre-existent steward, quote, Call the workers and pay them their hire, beginning with the last to the first. Unquote. And the rope makers and dirt diggers who were brought forth on or about the 11th hour each received a silver piece. And when the victorious peoples who were put forth on or about the first hour reasoned among themselves that they would receive more. But the victorious people each received a silver piece. And when the victorious peoples had received a silver piece, they murmured against the master of the house, whining, quote, These rope makers and dirt diggers have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us. which have borne the burden in the heat of the day. Unquote. See you at the next video, Most High willing.